Wachovia Main Road and placarding, even as they urge the authorities to act now, as their health and lives are on the line.
There's a cemetery behind us right now where the water is coming from. There's a lot of open graves and the water is flooding over there, and all of this water run down in the street and block off the street. We have children going to school and we can't come out because we have to have children on our back, and the water catching us at our waist.
See, they have fridge, old fridge that you can push the children into, and they can't go to school.
I will probably deliver on the side. Whole heap no gone to school this morning, you know. And a 3 week now this happened to you, them, you know. 3 week what them not get to learn. Then God, then drop right back, you know. Just go down in the road, just around the corner, you will see the amount of water down there right now. We have to pass through. If you come here, if anybody sick down there right now, we don't know how they will come out.
For his part, Member of Parliament for St. Elizabeth Northwestern, Andrew Morris, says he's working with the municipal corporation, which promised to send engineers to the area by today to assess the situation. However, he warned that it will not be an easy fix.
So this water spreads all the way from Reading to Dry Harbour, all the way back down to Morgan Square. So all of that area. And then it flows across the road down in the Holland Bamboo and Morgan Square.
As for the people's insistence on drain cleaning to help some of the floodwaters to run off,
I can't say for sure because I went at the location and I haven't seen any blockage really. But maybe beyond that, in the flooded waters, maybe there are things there.
You hear that, Jamaica? The communities right across the country is facing some unprecedented flood. If Andrew care about building back and the resilience, what Andrew want focus down a Black River for about them a build resilient city? What make Andrew not start with the flood prone areas them? Missy Nikisha Burchell come out yesterday and say some river tree broke with from in October last year, turn cross the river. So the river come down, it flood out and come on the road, and it a channel going at the people in community. Why the government do not focus in fixing and build back the communities them instead of going and build resilient city down a Black River? You know, hear me? Students now hear me because me feel the life just very quiet. Nobody now comment. One of day, you feel like me talk to me. Oh, no, just comfortable. Okay. Yes, Jamaica, look on the screen. School flood out, communities flood out. If Andrew want to talk about resilience and build back, fix the little community them so people can see say something are going. Where you want to take the $6 billion US gang and build smart city down a Black River. You're going to take money, but you're going to build smart city down a Black River. Jules, big up yourself, me baby. Mighty God, could the flooding right across the country, and you know want to fix back the community, them you want to go down a Black River, but you want to build smart city. Can you imagine, Jamaica people? That is my honest opinion. I don't think that this NARRA is to help the people of this country. This NARRA is to take away the people in prime lands in a Westmoreland and Hanover and down a Black River for putting their friend investors. Yeah. Tony Hilton talked about it yesterday. If you want to talk about resilience and build back community, start with the flood-prone areas. Make the people them see say, yeah, build back. Are you serious about resilience? There is no wording in the law, no wording in the old NARRA bill where they can come and put on the people them yesterday. Nothing in the bill. It is only a developed, the purpose-built city down a Black River. That's all. NARRA is not geared towards fixing the little community that we always have flood out. And when you talk, they upset. Well, Jamaica, class I got turn up a little bit here now, you know, so Uno share the live and tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you to the 300 and other uno were there. What I realized, Jamaica, is many of the criminals did not support Malahu yesterday because persons like a feather we turn up and talk about Bible and the 10 Commandments. Carol, thank you, darling. Big up yourself. Nesta, Morgan, Delano, Siv Wright, the whole of them which had get up and support this rotten bill. With all of the all Delano, Siv Wright, me want to know how them feel. But them a contribute to the rotten NARRA. And when they hear one of them very own get up and go against them and tell them say the bill not turn good, me want to know how they feel. I'll feather him dunce like a what? Imagine a farmer judge. Somebody will deal with these kind of bills on a daily basis. Yeah? But you can't blame Feather and Delroy, because remember them are the ADMAC boys. Delroy and Donovan. Thank you, Paula. Delroy and Donovan, they hide Andrew money. Remember, say Delroy and Donovan know all of the old bandulo business. Them, so of course, them are going to welcome the rat NARRA so they can continue to rob and thief and hide for Andrew. But we know Delroy, him never read the bill, So he get up now and talk about the Bible when he feel focus on the bill. And the old speaker of the house, not tell him to focus or tell him say you have 1 minute, But if he come to jeopardize those who make sense, like Mark Golden and Malahu. All this NARRA does is showing up the Jamaica Labour Party more and more. Remember persons like Auntie Dana, the same Andre Stevens, Romish, all of them could have organized things and make them accountable of some of the projects then go up and help the people. And bring help to the people better than the government. Billboard King, all him come a Jamaica and contribute him millions of dollars. World Kitchen. World Kitchen flying and feed much thousands of people and could have be accountable to their shareholders. Provide them with the relevant checks and balance. But the government want to formulate a separate body, the rat NARRA, to pay a new staff, and to pay for this new body. Who are going to pay for it? Who have already have building codes and body set up for bill and regulate. One who want to formulate NARRA for 25 rotten clause. Who are going to pay them a new staff, yeah? The People's Come here, PNP. I need the People's National Party to ask the Prime Minister, what is the budget for NARRA? Yeah. Is there a budget to pay the staff who are going to put down a NARRA? And who are going to pay them? Instead of forming a new body to pay staff and such delight, why not try to upgrade what we already have? We have system in place, but we don't run them down and corrupt who fi corrupt and put who no want fi in charge. So no fee say them and have enough money now, so no one can create the rat NARRA. Fi put more people in there fi rob and thief. Me no say now go happen, but we have to pick it apart so it will benefit the people. Yeah, big up yourself, Dixon. The rat NARRA bill they want come pass in front of the country and it not turn good. Well, a 25 rotten clause in the bill. And then see it fit and proper to come tell the people of the country. How when the city, a judge, like a Marlene Malahu, will preside over these matters on a daily basis, I tell you, say the bill rotten from top to bottom. When come, I seek to pass the rat NARRA and it not turn good. Can you imagine? A judge, you know, just rubbish the bill and done Feda I try make sense out of nonsense. What can go? Me say when I see Feda turn up, turn fool, you can see say never read the bill, you know. Thank you, Jules. You can see say Feda no read the bill, none at all, you know. He come up and talk about the 10 commandments. Eh? Who no look how the opposition turn the government in a fool one more time. Come and tell the people them about the 10 commandments. After we are discuss and pick apart the rat NARRA, you gonna tell people about 10 commandments. Eh? All Frank Witter beside him supposed to shame. Eh? Uncle Frank, come here, Frankie. Frankie must feel shame and colleague next to him. People are discuss serious matter and him come and talk about the 10 commandments. Nothing to contribute. Anything Andrew said they run with. Because the whole of them, we know them are the ADMAT boys. We hide Andrew Bandulo business. They already know in a full speed ahead with the rat NARRA. The rob and thief. And the bill not turn good from top to bottom. Pure rotten claws in it. Eh? And to make matters worse, they want Julieta come and offer 1 minute to the woman. After the woman make sense. All because the narrative was not subscribed to by Malahu. About 1 minute. That bond the Andrew and the entire labor right them, you know. She not with them, Jamaica. She's not with them. Big disrespect. Andrew disrespect Malahu. Take out Malahu out of the cabinet. Can you imagine? Remove the woman out of the cabinet and insert be a criminal. Andrew Wheatley. Eh? Bobby Montague. Look all the corruption then do. This woman has never been in all fubble-double and mix-up and scandal like a them. No scandal no the back of the woman name. Eh? You give the woman water, basket to carry water. Give the woman water to carry in a basket. Eh? And when you want the woman to amend the constitution to suit him, and that you know, all because you want the woman to amend the constitution to suit him, knowing damn well say the PNP not going to support the foolishness and the propaganda and give the woman water to carry in a basket. And when he say no happen, come and kick out the woman out of the cabinet. Impala sad lad that a go on, you know. 109 feelings. Eh? The woman was a supreme judge. So anything constitutional wrong in our bill, the woman not go pick it up. Eh? The woman is a former supreme judge. Anything constitutionally wrong in our bill, she would have been the one on that panel to point it out. But because you don't take the woman out of the cabinet, so no blind. Mighty God of Daniel. Eh? All Malahu did was to sit and go through the bill as a judge. As if somebody bring a constitutional claim against the bill. Simple. Remember, the woman no longer in the cabinet, you know. So I'm like she privy to the ins and outs and the secrecy. Had it been Malahu in the cabinet still, the woman would have said, hello, do not carry this bill to the parliament because it not turn good. Fix it in the cabinet first before we can present it to the people. Pure rotten claws. Mark Golin go through and find 25 rotten claws. And I go through high-sat find problem, Damian Crawford, Peter Bunting, Tony Hilton. And nobody to listen. And when Malahu now come tell them, say the bill not turn good, the rotten from top to bottom. Then come now, I go on like say, them are smaddy and they mean well. Can you imagine, my people? This woman was a former supreme judge. So anything constitutionally wrong in our bill, she a go pick it up. She would have been one of them on the panel in the cabinet. What the woman did was to sit and go through the bill as a judge. As if Smaddy bring one constitutional claim against the bill. Simple. They don't like that. They feel so the human feel sit down. Play the status quo. Play rotten clause. Just like how the opposition would have bring them go court for the needs bill. As him so would have carry them go court for the rotten NARRA. You no consider yourself a little bit labor right. You no supposed to shame like this. What make them can't have one free good sailing week? Imagine you no make me mouth catch you no peace for them in the third term, Chantel. Somebody bless me up in the chat, no? Nobody can send me too nice gift, man. The class are going good. I don't know, you're nothing yet, you know. No wait till me bust the bangarang. We are going in the Labour Party and play them advice. I say them a murder the poor woman in the WhatsApp group. Personally, you them a deal with the woman pa NNN. Thank you, Chantel. Keep bless me with some gifts, man. The class nice. Thank you to everybody. Can you imagine? Thank you, Auntie Tiny. Yeah? Just like how the opposition would have bring them go court for the needs bill. As CM would have to carry them go court for the rotten NARRA. Hey, Michelle, thank you.
Powering off.
But this time, Jamaica, Malahu saved them from the embarrassment instead of go court. And that, you know, for the 15 consecutive time, the third term, the real. God is good. Big up yourself. Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Can you imagine? See them like the opposition would have carried them go court and win them for the needs bill. I see them so the opposition would have carried them go court with the rotten NARRA. Carol, big up yourself. Thank you, promise. The only difference is that Malahu saved them and then things say something bad the woman do. Can you imagine? Malahu saved them from the embarrassment at the courthouse. Because I know my goal in a set ready enough to drag it through the court like the needs bill. For the 15 consecutive time, the third term, the real. So what she did yesterday, Jamaica, was be the judge of the bill. She was well within her right as a legislator and as a judge, which is her profession, to go through the bill as a judge. Because they kick her out of the cabinet, the woman don't have access to information as before, because they don't see her worthy enough to be in an Andrew cabinet anymore. So the woman have to publicly embarrass her because she's a part of the government and she know why when the ship sink, then say she was a part of. You can't wrong the woman, Lilith. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Kashif. TB, you cannot wrong the woman. The woman have to expose the rotten NARRA. If you're just joining, good afternoon, everybody. We're picking apart the rotten NARRA bill where they want control upon the country. Auntie Sharon Valentine, good afternoon. The rotten NARRA. When you see them, I want to go up on them platform, I want to full up them chat with the rotten NARRA. Sexy princess. The old rotten NARRA where they want to come bring control upon the people and turn good enough from top to bottom. 25 rotten claws in it. All the opposition are sure them they no believe. Then wait till Malahu can tell them and embarrass them. Mighty God of Daniel. Same like how we would have carried them to court for the needs bill and win, as so we would have dragged them to the court for the rotten NARRA and win them. Can you imagine for the 15 consecutive time, the third term, the real, and it not start yet? The lady gave her verdict. That's how a Chief Justice would have sit and got through the matter before they send you to the gallows. This not look good. This not look good at all, Labour rights no come here. This don't look good, Labour Party. Then this stand good too, no? Where the Labour rights them there this afternoon? I don't know, say Malahu could have said one whole heap. She could have said so much more, you know. But the Bigfoot woman come and repeat, but you have 1 minute. Anytime they realize that them nasty, dirty deeds that get exposed, them bully the people them in the house and limit them time. She could have said a lot more yesterday, but she saved her party further embarrassment. It was an all-time low yesterday, Jamaica. Bigfoot I give the woman 1 more minute to wrap up. Completely out of order. It seems to me, Jamaica, like say, Parliament keep up a Beverly Hills. Why up the name? It look like Parliament keep up a Beverly Hills, you know, by the stone wall. It look like Jamaica Parliament keep up a Beverly Hills by the Stonewall mansion. Can you imagine? She and your wife. She as the referee one going at the ring. Hey, Sammy, Capricorn Queen, Nikki, big up yourself, baby. She and your wife. As the referee one going at the ring. Yesterday you want to see how the Parliament are going good, you know. Everybody have an understanding. She's there as the referee. Floyd Green has government business. And Powell as opposition spokesman and government. 2 of them have an understanding, you know. Say them are going to get 1 10-minute extra time. Floyd Green agree. Powell agree. 2 of them. A government business portfolio. 1 a minister and 1 a opposition spokesman. You want to tell me as the speaker who ought to be neutral, what make you have to come down from the referee position and come down in the ring, come and rule? But no more time. Who is you? That is not the duty of the speaker to go against what's happening on the floor. The duty of the speaker is to maintain order, not to bring further chaos. Hello, somebody. One of them, I love when they chat quiet, you know. I love to not communicate and talk. Too much of labor right over here, sit down and a burden down my platform. Wake up. Wake up, man. The rest of the class nice, you know, just a listen. You know, tell me, you know. Where's the Chico, you know, there? Good, good, good. One thing, Chico, now left out the platform, you know. Thank you guys so much for the support. Where's the downside hustle grandma? If we continue beat them. That's right. The class nice, man. And we not done yet. We not done yet because me sit down whole day wait pan Jamaica Labour Party press conference. We start. I'll know me no see start. I'll know me no see start. After 11, I me see it I say, see it here? Press briefing upcoming with Chang. So you want to tell me say Chang ain't talk enough yesterday and come back this. That for sure say the message now resonate, you know. That for sure say what them I tell the people it's not resonating because Chang give for him sectoral debate yesterday and he come this morning and reiterate. That for sure no say the message now resonate. You soon see gone pan midday news and gone pan prime time. Can you imagine? You never served no purpose yesterday, Horace Chang, because see they know the old NARRA bill overshadow your presenting. I tell you, say God working in some mysterious ways, you know. Stoot boss, big up yourself. Regurgitate. Imagine. It didn't make no sense Chang con chat yesterday in the sectoral debate because nobody remember anything from Chang yesterday. What we remember is the good Malahu. I hear say Philip Paul will go continue in debate and I want everybody go support him. Where is Tara to tell me the time? Me yes say sometime today, you know, I hear say Philip Paul will go continue because the poor man couldn't put everything in at the 35 minutes where they give him and then still take away in time. Mighty God. Then come this morning with press cabinet briefing. Nothing to tell the country. Everything overshadowed by Malahu. Not a soul want to listen to Chang about crime down. How crime fi down and police alone kill 105. How the crime fi down And police alone, no gunman, you know, police. Police alone murder 105 since the start of the year. But then come and tell people about crime down. Kuya, not a school a look pan them. Say them around the country. Anyway, back to the hot topic. I now can derail me program in labor rights. Sorry about that, people. When the good people, them man a call me have to answer, you know. Kuya, I want to hear about certain man forget answer too. Kuya. Anyway, labor rights no come. Cause the beating not done in a judgment in the Labour Party for the rest of the afternoon. In Kamiana, you no come sit down a little bit with me, labor rights. Can you imagine Jamaica? Juliet Oldness. She as the referee one can join them in the ring. Government business and opposition leader for government business had an agreement, you know. Had an agreement. The speaker, she can rule against the opposition. She ruled. If there is an understanding on the floor where the government and the opposition agree, the duty of the speaker is to maintain order. And if there is order, why intervene to bring about chaos? We tell you say that woman is not fit and she don't understand the role of the speaker of the house, you know. Philip Powell and Floyd Green had an understanding that each member I go get an extra 10 minutes. They both agreed. She come a rule, but the opposition have 1 minute. You're rude and feisty, girl. You need to act your role. But you know the reason why she's so fixated and upset? Because Philip Powell fix her business, you know. Yeah. Philip Powell did fix her business yesterday and tell us that she need to come off of every single PAC board. Yeah, it not look good. If you know that she sit down on committee. And she a speaker. Compromise. Compromised woman. What a way the opposition tie them up and put them down one place yesterday. Hang them up for dry so the whole country can see say they're not ready. The opposition tie them up and put them down. Make them small. Feel small. The speaker is there to maintain order in the house. A referee. She need to understand her role. So if the leader of the house and the opposition had an agreement, her job is to agree. Her job is to agree because they would have put the matter to her. She need to go with what is agreed on. But no. What Juliet did was to pretend that she is the leader of government business. Kuya. Because the parliament now resides on the matrimonial bed of hers and Andrew Holness. Look at it, Jamaica. Look at it. This is where we're at as a country, you know. This is where we're at as a country. Can you imagine? Malahu say the government that she's a part of no have no track record. What a shame and disgrace in the country. Labor rights, how no feel this morning? Vex them vex, you know. Because Philip Powell shut her down. And what Philip Powell did say again? I don't remember what Philip said, but Philip did fix Andrew's wife. Yeah, man, Philip did fix Andrew's wife yesterday. One at the time, then come and tell lie pa Philip. Say no agreement was made. After the Prime Minister and Fried Green don't have an understanding, and tell the opposition, Juliet come at about she wasn't aware and a 1 minute this and no 10 minute extra time. After the people them don't have the understanding. That's why Philip Powell have to fix her. Listen to how Philip fix her yesterday. You know, listen how Philip Powell fix her in the house.
And so I say respectfully, Madam Speaker, you really ought to resist your party's inclination to demean the office. And I would advise in those matters where you're not chairing committees, you really ought not to remain on them.
Thank you very much, House Leader. The member has 1 minute to conclude.
No. Madam Speaker, I rise to protest that ruling very strongly. This Parliament, though you are the chair, the arena is right here. And if the leader of government business and opposition business agree on a certain process, that is how it should go. You should not join the arena, Madam Speaker.
You hear them, Jamaica? I just say start from me say Philip fixer. Philip say you need to take your backside from for the committee, them kind no look good. Say you're House Speaker, but you want to sit down in a committee. With our $20 million salary and still want more. Where? Philip fixer. Want to sit down on the people them committee and get more money and still get 20 million as Speaker of the House. Wicked set of people them. Philip fixer. So she never like it yesterday, So that's why she's strict on the time. No one hear the truth. No one hear the truth about the old rat NARRA. Then bring the old rat NARRA bill for pass. And it not turn good from top to bottom, the bill rotten. The old rotten clause. Mark Golding alone find 25 rotten clause in it. And them no see it. How when the farmer judge. Can you imagine? A farmer judge can tell them, say the bill not turn good. They still not believe. Mighty God of Daniel, command labor right, a farmer supreme judge. Anything constitutional, she know about it. Whether constitutional or unconstitutional, she is very much versed on the matter as a farmer judge. But no, only no want that. That's why the woman say no fit and qualify and proper. What a shame and disgrace in the country. What a shame and disgrace in the country. The woman say her party no have the track record. In Jamaica, people what can go so. You don't listen to the judgment.
The Prime Minister piloting the bill and the team to take into account the very valid points that have been made. The bill needs some reworking.
Thank you, member.
We don't have the track record of power being exercised in a way to get things done quickly. We don't have the track record.
Mighty God of Daniel. Malahu said the government now no track record. That's why they don't like the woman in the day. She tell them the truth yesterday. Well, Jamaica people, the Labour Party is in a mess this morning. You want to hear the labor rights them, all the Judge Davis said they no tap call down in phone. One hacks for ear time for come do damage control per NNN. Good afternoon, Motivational Miller. Good to see you. Come hear the disgrace will take place in your party. Judge Davis, him start to launch an attack on the woman. Call for your removal. You know, hear them over NNN. Judge Davis a call for them fire Malahu from the party. Call for her removal and not to be here. How the woman a cost too much for the government? Malahu a breathe down in the government neck back too much. Calling for consequences for her actions. What a disgrace in the country this morning. Judge Davis a launch attack on Malahu all because the woman do her job. What an attack on the West Central St. James MP. Judge Davis is a disgrace to the media fraternity. Jamaica people no can listen to disgrace. Listen here where they take place in the Labour Party. A judgment on them this afternoon. No listen here.
Inside the JLP is going to be very interesting. And I'm sure it was very interesting from last evening when this dropped. And you ask yourself, why do we even allow ourselves to think that there will be consequences for an MP to speak in the way that Malahu Fort did? Why should there be consequences? It's free will. The MPs are not automatons. They're not chickens on a line laying. These are living, breathing, intelligent people. So why should there be consequences? And then somebody else will say, but yes, the politics is so competitive that if you are willing to butt heads with your party and the government that you're a part of, well, the administration that you're a part of, like this, giving significant strength to an opposition that is breathing down the necks of the government where this NARRA bill is concerned. You are effectively attempting to get the government out of being government. And you ought not to remain here. You should be ostracized until such time. Your days as an MP are numbered. I'm just giving you schools of thought on how different people will be approaching the situation today. How to feel about Malahu Fort's intervention in the Parliament on NARRA, on the NARRA bill? Well, what do you think? What do you say?
You hear that, Jamaica? You hear that, Jamaica? Judge Davis a call out for the resignation and the fire. Marlene Malahu said the woman set the tone as that of the opposition. This is where we're at as a country. Judge Davis said the labor rights them a meltdown, a call down in phone, one come on the radio, one ear time. What I got in the Labour Party. Jamaica people, it gets worse. So now listen, judgment in the Labour camp.
Oh, you may be tuning into the show and say, boy, I want to talk about the NARRA bill. Why are we spending so much time talking about it? Because a government MP, no less a person than Marlene Malahu Fort, who's played a significant role in the politics since she entered the representational fray, broke ranks with the government on the floor of the House of Representatives on Tuesday and said what the opposition have been saying. The NARRA bill is not fit for purpose. It is unfit for purpose, and it needs to be reworked. As it stands, it's not good enough. It has too many flaws, is what Malahu Fort said. That's what the opposition has been saying. And her comments earned her a standing ovation. And her comments have stirred angst in the Labour Party, who feel that she ought not to have given oxygen to the opposition's, what they deem to be rabid opposition to this NARRA bill. They say that she should have kept her comments behind closed doors and rather not speak in the debate than go and say something injurious to her government's stated intent and effort to have this bill passed into law. And by the same time doing so, give strength to the opposition's claim that the bill is unfit for purpose. That's what they say. There are others saying that Mrs. Malahu Fort spoke well. and was doing her duty as a member of parliament, as a legislator with the capacity to think and act independently. And that they want to see more of that, and it was refreshing. But the whispers we're hearing early is that this is not going down well. The government not happy with one of their own breaking ranks on such an important piece of legislation, vitally important, perhaps the most important this Labour Party administration, whole this administration will pass in this life. And for one of their own to join what the opposition is saying or has been saying about the bill in such an articulate way as well. Malahu Ford can only be articulate. Not going down well at all. So here's what she said. She said that the bill, the management structure is problematic, Malahu Ford said. And she said the broad and expansive nature of the authority's functions also do not sit well with her.
You hear that, Jamaica? Judge Davis now launch an attack on the woman. Launch an attack now, for the old scavenger them come now if you can rip the woman apart for doing her job. Can you imagine what the Labour Party now no shame? Imagine the rat NARRA full of flaws and no one can present it to the people. The bill rotten and think from head to toe. This is the second draft. Them bring come at the parliament and the opposition have to turn them back. And they no shame. They no shame, Nationwide come out now ready to attack the woman. Mark Golding. Shred the old rat NARRA bill. Every bill presented by Andrew, the man shred it and send them back to the drawing board. Mighty God. This your mania mean well for the country. Can you imagine Jamaica? Can you imagine they're ready now to attack the poor woman? It gets worse. So now listen, Judge Davis, I ridicule the woman. Listen at Jamaica.
This is the last bit from Mrs. Malahu for that of the Labour rights twisted up in all kind of ways this morning.
Yeah. Judge said the Labour right them twist up in all kind of ways this morning. And what they calling in the Labour Party? Jesus have mercy.
Madam Speaker, the bill in its current form will not achieve the goals that are set.
Thank you, member.
Madam Speaker, this matter is so important. I don't know what motivates my colleagues on that side who are clapping, but I know that I am vested in the success of the actions of the government. And so, Madam Speaker, this is too important for us not to have the kind of buy-in and take into account the very valid concerns that have been raised. So, Madam Speaker, on that note, I invite the Prime Minister piloting the bill and the team to take into account the very valid points that have been made. The bill needs some reworking.
Thank you, member.
Mighty God, what a shame.
All of the applause you heard, every bit of it from opposition members. They stood at the end and they banged the desk, loving it. And it's political theater, so you have to give them their due. It's how the politics and the democracy works. Don't hate them for it. While on the other side, a studying contrast. Every man, every woman on the government benches, a face like thunder.
Well, on the Judge Davis, what you say? Every man pan the government bench, they face hard like a thunder. And that really come out of your mouth. By the fruits you shall know them, Jamaica judgment in a Labour Party.
And I'd certainly love to have been a fly on the wall at the end of the proceedings yesterday.
Yeah. Judge say you don't want to see, and you don't want to be a fly on the wall. After the proceedings, and Malahu wrap them and put them down and sun them. Judge say you don't want to be the fly on the wall to see the faces. But you just tell me say their face hard like a thunderball. What a disgrace in the country.
When they were leaving. Anyway, I've been told I have to go to...
Mighty God of Daniel, Jamaica people. Jamaica people no hear them a disgrace when they go on in a Labour Party. When they done, they want to bring them out to PNP. When they done, they want to bring them out to the People's National Party. How can they? When a march, we a march. Come on. March, we a march. We not no time for them. Send them back to the drawing board with the rotten NARRA. In British mommy, march, we are march. Jamaica people, what a shame and disgrace in a Labour Party. Judge Davis now launch attack on the woman. They make the old scavenger them call now and ridicule the woman. That is the tone that he would have set 10 o'clock this morning pan nene. That are the tone they set over nene now, you know. If you bully the woman, like the woman care. The woman no longer sit down in no cabinet, she don't care. All she has to do is to focus on her people who sent her to represent them. They say the woman fix them, you see? Fix them. A former Supreme Court judge. I tell them say the bill not turn good. And then did they defend the rotten NARRA? Then did they defend the rotten bill, you know, and the bill rotten and not turn good. A constitutional minister who presides over these matters go through bills as a former judge, and I tell you no say the bill not turn good, and did they find fault of the woman. Like you know bright. Me say Andrew come yesterday if he close the bill, you know. And know say the bill rotten from top to bottom. Me say Andrew shame like a dog. I'll know the Prime Minister don't open his mouth. He sit down in there for the 7 hours and can't get a support. All who support him are the criminal. When you see Malahu have to join the opposition benches, you know say judgment in the Labour Party. Judgment in the Labour Party. Can you imagine Jamaica people? No, sir. We have to take one moment to celebrate me good leader. To go through that they build it and cross out and find your rotten class them and clear them out and give them back and send them to join board. We have to celebrate with leader. We have to celebrate with we leader.
When I look at my life,
yes.
You see where I stand.
Sending some gifts, my people.
Yeah.
Come on, show some love. Show
I
some
made
love.
it through more than they know.
Come on. Thank you.
When I look at my life,
yes,
and all that I've been